So my name is Lindsey, and I have a 9-year-old daughter, Caitlin. And whenever she was 3, before this she was happy, healthy, chubby little baby. And whenever she was about 3, she all of a sudden lost a ton of weight. You could see all the bones in her body. Her skin was see-through. All the joints in her body were huge and swollen and red. Her hair was falling out. She could no longer walk or anything without just screaming in pain. So we went through a very long process with trying to figure out what was wrong with her, how to treat it, what to do. The doctors have never actually diagnosed her with anything other than an autoimmune disorder. So we still don't know what is wrong with her, or what was wrong with her. So a year ago, Caitlin has done pretty well. She is not that sick anymore, but she's still not able to gain weight. She is not growing. She still has like bald patches in her hair. She still has fevers every now and then. So about a year ago, I met Mary Lee at a women's conference, and she gave her testimony about what happened in her life with her and then her son. And I just bawled through the whole thing because I know what it's like to have a sick child. And I talked to her throughout the weekend, and she gave me exactly what I needed to do: to go home, throw away all the chemicals in her house, and replace them with clean, chemical-free things. And I'm thinking in my head this whole time, like, that, number one, is that sounds too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy of a fix for how complicated this situation is. And number two, how am I supposed to function if I cannot go to HEB or to a grocery store, get my cleaning products and clean my house and wash my clothes with regular laundry soap and do all of these things? How am I supposed to completely get rid of chemicals but still be able to function? And she actually gifted, because of our situation, she had gifted me a box of the starter kit. And so I went home and I was terrified of what my husband was going to say, that I was like being dramatic and, all of this stuff. But we were both so desperate to help her. So I went home and I threw everything in the trash immediately and just replaced it before he came home from work, which is not something I recommend you do. I think that you should make that decision together. But I was just like, we have to do this. He came home and he was like, well, I mean, it's worth the shot. If we have to go buy everything again, then we have to go buy everything again. So, and I went so far as to throw away my makeup, hairspray, face washes, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrushes, anything. I threw away absolutely anything that could possibly have a chemical in it, and just started slowly. I replaced all my cleaning products with Branch Basics, and then started slowly replacing everything else that I could. And in this year, she's had blood work done and stuff like that, and everything is better. Like, all of the levels of everything have normalized. She has gained weight. She has gotten taller. She has no pain in her body whatsoever at any time. All of her hair, she has got brown curly hair. It all grew back, and it grew back in thick, and you can like tug on it. Like, it's beautiful. This is weird, but she has got the blood vessels in her nail beds used to be like really messed up, and those have straightened out in the way that they're supposed to. Like, just very strange small things have happened over this last year. So On top of that, I have 2 other children who have asthma. They have not had any asthma attacks at all in a year. My husband used to not be able to sleep at all unless he took melatonin, Benadryl, and a Tylenol PM together, and that would only get him maybe 3 or 4 hours at a time. He doesn't take any of that stuff anymore, and he sleeps for like 9 hours. I feel good. It just has like completely changed our lives. And I am so thankful for Branch Basics, for Mara Lee, and for God's gift of like just being able to heal the bodies that He's given us.